There's the book. Alright. Here you go. This one's all you, hon.
Monroe's mother had always been much better at starting things than finishing them. When she died, she left behind over 300 canvases, not one of them finished, along with Monroe, who felt pretty unfinished himself. The orphanage allowed him to keep only one painting, and so he chose the unfinished swan that had always been his mother's favorite. But that night, he woke up to find the swan had disappeared. So he took his mother's silver paintbrush and followed the footprints into a little door he hadn't seen before.
Okay, R1. Yep. Do you get it yet? How would you go overboard with the paint, babe?
Trying to find the door. Oh, there's a window?
No, it's a wall.
No.
You gotta admit, that's pretty cool, isn't it? No, you're not coming in. Hon, I had to aim up, but those things are right next to you.
Bamboo?
Look at the artwork that you just created. Oh wait, hang on. Keep looking around. There's a creature around here that you can paint. You can hear it. Do you hear it? I think it's behind you. Keep looking. No, you.
What?
Hang on. Not until you see what happens when you paint a frog.
Hello, Buggy.
We did that to him.
That's unfortunate.
We have done this to him. I can't believe we've done this.
You did that to him.
Now you did it to him last time, and you didn't even have the
Oh,
little fishy.
I painted the fish.
No, actually, I think the fish was always black. I think everything under the water is like always like colored black. Yeah. So obviously you guys can understand how this game works. You paint your way around the environment and figure out where you're supposed to go. Things get progressively more and more interesting along the way, and it's really a charming game to play. Me and my brother, we got this a very long time ago, and never once did I consider making a video on it because I wasn't sure if anyone actually wanted to watch it. Oh, that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. You might want to go back.
No, I thought it was going to be a bridge.
Yeah, I thought so too. And I never considered making a video on this game until Val came over because she is an artist, and so I thought that she could really appreciate, the game and everything that you do in it. Because let's be honest, it's a minimalistic style and everything like that. You make art, you do. I mean, it's a beautiful game and it runs really smooth, doesn't it, huh?
Yeah.
It's not exactly challenging, and it's not exactly hard at the same time, you know?
Can't tell where the fuck you're going.
That's the whole point of the game. Yeah, you just love feeding those fish.
I like fish.
I know, right? When I was a youngin', alright? Like middle school age. I don't even think that... I think it must have been like 2006, so I mean, you were like young at that time.
I was 6.
Yeah. So around 2006 or something like that, it's like, well, the first time I actually won like a fish from a carnival, you know?
Aww.
And the whole thing was you had to climb up this rock wall in order to get the fish. Now, here's what they didn't tell you. It was a cold night, alright? So by the time you got up to where you needed to be and hit the button to actually do it, it burned your hand to be up there. So it actually physically hurt you to be up there to try and succeed, you know? Yeah, see, that is beautiful. This is what you've created. Now, there are little story bubbles all over the place, you know, so I'll try and point you to those so you can find out why everything's like this.
That orange.
Oh, no. It'll look like a golden letter, like an L or a T or something like that, you know? You know what's sad?
What?
When my brother and I first played this game a long time ago, it took us forever to find what you just found.
What?
The way up.
That?
Yeah. It legitimately took us forever to find that. Alright. So, it was around 2006, and like, by the time you got up to the top of the rock wall, it hurt so bad to be up there, you know? It did. I mean, like, the wind was ripping at your hand, and it legit felt like your fingers were freezing. It was that painful. Yeah. and this guy was at the bottom saying, "Better luck next time. I guess you don't get fish." And I managed to push through that, hit the damn button, and he looks up at me and says, "Congrats, kid. You know you're the first one to actually finish this tonight." I was like, "Thank you," and I give him a damn fish. So I climbed down, and they give me this little guppy. This little guppy. I named it Parker. And the reason why I named it Parker was because it was the name of the main character from one of my favorite games at the time called Red Fraction 1. For anyone out there that doesn't know what that game is, and trust me, I wouldn't doubt you guys don't know what this game is. Because this is PlayStation 2 era, okay? Like, at the beginning of it, you know?
What I remember from my PlayStation 2 days are this Tiny Tank and Destroy All Humans.
Destroy All Humans. I actually have that game.
As well as Scooby-Doo game and Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
That's what I remember from my...
The reason why I remember the Scooby-Doo game, like the Haunted Mansion and everything so much, is because my cousins at the time were coming over, okay?
Well, they're still your cousins.
Yeah, no, cousins at that time, they were like really, really, really young, you know? And, you know, my cousins around that time were coming over, and all we could hear from them was, "Hey, we played the Scooby-Doo game!" Okay. So, yeah, precious little ones. So, obviously we fired up the game and everything like that for them, and we just sat there and watched, you know? But, Red Fraction is the first game that me and my brother really played at and really played competitive because it was a bloody game. I mean, it was guns, people getting shot, blown up, everything, you know? Back in a time where that wasn't, you know, like Halo had just started doing their thing, you know? So this was a time before like really like over-the-top gory games were necessarily allowed, you know? I mean, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
And we had one of these games, you know? And the main character, his name was Parker. And legitimate, by the end of the game, I felt like so connected with this character that I actually didn't want to stop playing it, you know? Because I understood him that much.
Looks like Rorschach went to town on this place.
Yeah. So, at any rate, that's why, you know, the fish name was Parker and everything like that, but, yeah, I remember that game so much, and it kind of pains me that that game has fallen victim to no one remembering it other than people of my age, you know? Because, I mean, seriously, people always talk about, like, Halo and other stuff like that, but they don't talk about the other games of that time, you know? And it sucks. Tiny Tank, I never played Tiny Tank. I kind of wish that I did. Because Tiny Tank was...
Hilarious?
Yeah, it was.
Supposed to be a duck? No, it's a chicken!
Motherfucker! Well, that ain't right. Moving on.
Oh shit.
So, since you've played Tiny Tank, how about you give us a breakdown of that game and how it affected you as you were growing up? Huh?
Small angry tank likes to swear at people.
Very fun, good gameplay.
Yes. Also very hilarious. And I think I'm stuck in here with the chicken.
No, you're not.
Oh, upstairs. I did not see them.
Oh, look!
I wonder if I knew why.
Uh-huh. chicken. He put a chicken sculpture. Look at this. Look, he put a chicken sculpture next to him eating chicken. That's dark.
Even darker, they, you know, put live chickens around that. Oh, there's a balcony. Oh, it's a pig.
Is that another statue next to you? Oh my god, it is.
I thought it was a tree.
Oh my god, this guy is so savage.
Oh, it's bacon.
He put bacon across with the pig. Oh. This guy is savage with his artwork.
So we got chicken, chicken wing, piggy, and then bacon.
Pig.
Please don't do anything really fucking weird with the unicorn thing.
I think it's a Pegasus. Does it have wings?
Yes?
It's a Pegasus!
Huh.
What did you do to poor Pegasus?
I have a feeling it's going to be fucked up.
We have to find the statue. We have to find the statue. What have you done to the fucking Pegasus? It's somewhere around here. Oh no!
Really?
Cook the rotisserie style.
That's fucked up.
That is so sad. I love Pegasus. Pegasus is like my favorite character of all time. He's a magnificent horse with the brain of a bird. Okay, now, hun, there are, like, balloons hidden all over the place that if you hit them, you can unlock different things. But, really, the only thing that matters is getting 3 of them so you can unlock the chapters later on, okay? So, if you want, I'll quickly find, like, I want to say 2 balloons in this area, okay? Although, you're dead close to one. So I have no doubt that you will find it.
Finding a lot of bases, but not balloons.
Well, that's because the balloons have got to be hidden. That's the point.
Almost everything. Oh. Come back here, bitch.
You already unlocked the thing. Now, here's the next thing. The next one is a white balloon.
Is it still in this fucking room?
Nope. It is out there. Now, with the balloons, you can buy the chapters so you can go back and forth and everything like that. You can buy a sniper rifle one so you can shoot stuff a very far distance away.
Why the fuck? Oh, there's the balloon.
I know there's that balloon, but it's not the balloon I'm talking about. So we got the stairs that are right next to you. Oh, those stairs are broken. These stairs are okay. And just remember the balloon, and then the last one that you get in here will unlock the chapters thing for you.
Fucking 9?
No, there's not 9 in this area, but in this whole chapter, you know.
Ghost. Oh, it's a slot, but they have so many feet.
Yes. I was gonna try to say, what, that's racist or something like that, but then I wouldn't understand like how I would be able to do that. You know?
Yeah.
What the hell would I say? That's avianist?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Does that make any sense?
Not really, no. Why is that mustache?
Huh? Alright, now before you do anything, look around at the general area that you're in, okay? And you'll spot what I was talking about earlier, okay? The letter T. And currently, from where I'm standing, I see a balloon.
The king was young, arrogant, and amazingly talented. He was convinced no color existed that was good enough for his garden.
Now,
So
that
he
is a
left it
vase.
white. While he pondered how to create some new colors, his kingdom began attracting settlers, and soon he found himself with bigger problems.
Yep, the king was a dick.
It's a giant ugly nose, or...
Would you like me to unlock the chapters thing for you? Because I think that we've got everything that we needed.
Bench.
That's a wall.
It's actually a wood nuke.
Tomato, tomato.
Since when are a wall and a window the same fucking thing, Thomas? You have no answer, do you?
No.
Ah.
I was hoping that you would say. Thank you guys for tuning in to the first episode of Unfinished Swan. We have a few episodes planned of this, and then we'll be heading off to other games. Probably won't be uploading as frequently as before, but thank you guys for tuning in, and stay tuned for more.